The Seiko Sumo is already a cult favorite, and this brand new Prospex version makes it even tougher. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. Today we're taking a deeper look at a fantastic new version of the Seiko Sumo. The watch is very similar in design to what we've seen in the past, but has some beautiful upgrades. Before we dig into all those details though, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos. This new version of the Seiko Sumo has a 45mm diameter with a 52.6mm lug-to-lug. It's 12.9mm thick and powered by the Seiko 6R35 automatic movement. With all the different dive watches that exist in the Seiko catalog, the Sumo is one that's been overlooked a little bit more as of late. I think the reason for that may have been that it was a bit behind the times, but with this new update for the Prospex Luxe series, this watch is truly fantastic. This new series has a very impressive bracelet, an excellent ceramic bezel insert, beautiful dial design, a 6R35 movement, and of course a sapphire crystal. All of those features combined with the already well-loved case design and the 200 meters of water resistance, we really have ourselves a fantastic wristwatch. As you've already seen, there's a beautiful black bezel insert in combination with this gray fume style dial, and the other alternative is a blue ceramic insert with a gradient blue to black dial. Both look fantastic in person, and I don't think you're going to go wrong either way. Getting a bit more hands-on with this model, you can really feel the impressive design improvements. The bracelet and the case feel fantastic together, and they're fitting of the Prospex Luxe series. We still retain some of our favorite Seiko features, including beautiful polishing, mixture of finishing, as well as drilled lugs for ease of strap changes. Also very fitting for this Prospex lineup, we have a very impressive and enjoyable bezel. The action is very smooth with that light clicking and the firm resistance. This feel is familiar and equally as impressive as its sisters in the catalog. As I mentioned previously, this bracelet is quite nice. It feels a bit like the others in the catalog that they've put on watches like the 62 Mass or the updated Turtles. It's got a beautiful milled deployant with an excellent thick fold-over buckle here. The caseback is a sealed stainless steel with that Prospex logo there in the center, indications of the 200 meters of water resistance, the 6R35 movement, which lies underneath. It's an impressive movement with 70 hours of power reserve, really quite impeccable accuracy given the price point that we talk about with these watches. Hacking and hand winding, of course, all the goodies you'd expect from a nice Seiko wristwatch. The lume is equally as impressive as others in the catalog, with that Seiko LumiBrite shining as bright as ever. Even the lume pip is extremely visible. On the wrist, the Seiko Sumo is not for everybody, but you can see here on my 8-inch wrist, there is still tons of room. I actually think the thickness to size ratio is very nice on this wristwatch. It feels good on the wrist, and I think it looks good too. I know some people will run for the hills when they see that this has a 45mm diameter, but you have to remember, this is Seiko we're talking about. Always impressive with wearability despite the case proportions. The visual impact of this watch on the wrist is extremely enjoyable, and I think others will notice that too. With so many alternatives in the Seiko catalog, this one I think will make the most sense for those of us with big wrists, or if you like to have a bit more wrist presence. It's extremely beautiful in person, and I highly recommend trying this one on if you can. This watch, like so many others from Seiko, provides really great value for money. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.